get into the rhythm. So you can handle these eclipses so that you don't go bonkers, or that when people go bonkers, you're not bonkers, okay? You know how to be steady, you know how to be steadfast, which is wonderful to be steadfast. Okay, so now just a little meditation. So just feel the adjustment. Take a moment, feel the adjustment. Long, deep breathing through the nose. So this meditation I call for endurance. So endurance is wonderful, as we know. So I call it the endurance of the Taurus. So we're gonna kind of be swimming. So it's like a swimming, but it also feels like a paddling. So it's not like when you think of you're swimming in the ocean. It's more of like a paddling. So you can see my hands are opening, and it's kind of like my hand and forearm is like a paddle. Like I'm paddling, like rowing, paddle, paddle. And my hands, you can see the fingers are spread out, kind of like I have little, little fins, like little fish fins, and I'm just paddling, paddling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. So inhale to the left arm, exhale right arm, inhale left arm, exhale right arm. So literally it's like you're pushing water back behind you. So you're like literally rowing yourself forward. So really get into a rhythm of determination that I can keep rowing. As our ancestors rowed, they rowed across vast distances, even an entire ocean, we could say. A large body of water our ancestors had rowed across to get to other lands, other territories. They were pioneers. So let's be pioneers to our own aura, and let's really move past. So this is a moving past the stick, swampy, stagnant, zombified life. Let's move past the zombie of depression, and let's move into the next frontier. So really focus, you close your eyes and you're really focusing that you're like on an ocean or a river, and you're just rowing, and you're rowing towards the horizon. So if you're feeling a little bit lackluster, lethargic, kind of weak, exhausted, really now this is your time that you can really energize your determination, and you can really replenish any sort of weakness, but it's going to require your will. So really use your navel to really get you forward. So really paddle through your aura. This will save your aura from all of the depression that's lurking. So what you're doing is you're moving all of that lurking depression out, and you're rowing past it as though you're rowing beyond the depression. You're rowing beyond the swamplands. You're rowing, paddle. You're getting yourself out of depression, out of whatever it is that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you like poverty consciousness, no love for me consciousness, no one likes me anger consciousness, victim consciousness. You're stepping into your authority now. So it's like a paddle. You're like swimming, but it's more like a paddle motion. And your arms are the paddle. So you're really making it clear, and you even twist the spine side to side. Is wonderful for the movement of the spine. So just make a conscious choice in your closed eyes to row yourself, paddle yourself out of any sort of depression that you may be in, by making that choice to move on, to leave the past as the past, and to allow yourself to be new. Allow yourself to get stronger now. Keep going, keep paddling, paddle, paddle, paddle. This is your determination. This is not long, so really give it your all. Really give it your all now. Like, really be focused and concentrated. Concentrate. You're lucky we don't have to row across hours, long hours of rowing upstream to the tribe, to the neighboring tribe. We don't have to do that anymore. We just hop into our car and we don't even need to do anything physically anymore. So just give it your all, because this is not long at all. We're not doing hours of this, but imagine if we had to do hours. That's our ancestors would do hours of this, hours upon hours, and they had no problem. They just did it, and they loved it. There's nothing more exhilarating than being a pioneer and getting to explore and discover and experience and learn your strength and overcome your weakness. There's nothing more exhilarating than that level, than that pioneer within us. To be something that is unique, like a craftsmanship. Each member in the tribe, we could say, has their own trade, their own skill. It's called craftsmanship. That's most captivating for a human, is to have their own craftsmanship. Like, no two Native Americans build the same canoe. May have the same structure, the same technique, but the craftsmanship is always greatly different, depending on who designed or who carved that canoe out of tree. So be a craftsman, be a trade that is unique. Don't be the sluggish, I'm gonna just do what everybody else is doing because I don't know what else to do. Like, really make yourself determined. Be a pioneer. Row, row, go now. Go now, row, row. Push the water back behind you. Push the obstacles behind you. Push past the obstacles, the depression, the mental confusion. Push past the emotional nostalgia that keeps you forgetful and stuck. Okay, move past that and just row forward, forward. Now really go deep, go into deep rowing. Paddle, paddle, you got it. Eyes are closed and it's just like you've gained energy now. Keep going, you got newfound energy, go. This is not difficult. So this is very detoxifying for your Apana energy, which is the energy we talk about, the energy of being grounded. The Apana, the energy of elimination. Okay, elimination, talk about that lower body. It's very purifying. So just really eliminate through that Apana body, eliminate anything that we're kind of lingering in it does not allow for more room for the prana energy to come in. So let's eliminate all of that apana sort of chi that's just kind of dead. Let's move it out. Let's move out that dead energy so that we can have more room for the prana, the new prana that wants to circulate into us and circulate through us. So eliminate, move past. You're swimming, swim. You're swimming, you're paddling through your own aura. You're getting out of the depression of your own sort of weak electromagnetic field. So we have electromagnetic field below us and above us. So we're working on the lower electromagnetic field called the animal instinctual body that's connected to the earth, that's connected to the lower body, the hips, the perineum, the thighs, all the way down to the soles of the feet. So you're just really moving energy. You're almost done. This is not long at all compared to, imagine 11 hours. Imagine 21 hours of doing this with an actual boat and a canoe with an actual paddle. Requires a lot more effort. So just kind of go faster. You don't have long now. Go. Really paddle. Go. Enliven yourself. Get out of the zombie. You're not a zombie. Get into being alive. You're almost there. Go. Deeper breath. Inhale, exhale. You're rowing. Close your eyes. You're rowing towards the next horizon. You can see it in front of you as though you're going into that horizon. You're going into that light, that energy, that renewal, that spring, that summer. And you're leaving behind the darkness. You're leaving behind the underworld. You're overcoming the underworld. You're overcoming the seduction and temptation to give yourself to a lower vibrational force. Inhale. Go still, go silent. I have the hands here in Gyan Mudra, face down. Thumb and pointer finger face down on the knees. Go still. My chin is tucked in. My chest is open. My spine is tall. My shoulders rolled back. Pressing the tongue on the upper palate. Go still. And just imagine that you've rowed yourself in a direction now that is rowing you. The universe is rowing you, pushing you along the ocean, along the river. Exhale, inhale. Just feel yourself in a canoe and it's just rowing. It's just rowing. It's just moving along the river. It's moving. It's moving. You're in a canoe and it's moving. It's moving with the current. Moving with the current. Exhale. Inhale. Really squeeze out mula bandha, sex organ, rectum, navel, belly button, spine. Squeeze the lower energy up and in to the heart. Exhale. Now just open up the jaw. Move the jaw. Yawn. You can make noises. You can just... And we're not popping the jaw. Do not pop. We're not popping. We're just rotating the mouth. I mean, if you have a little pop, that's fine, but we're not actively trying to pop. Even the nose, like a wrinkle of the nose. We're just massaging the face. You can even like open the eyes, the cheeks. This looks weird. You can pucker the lips, open the mouth. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Now go entirely still. Go entirely quiet. Let everything drop in like you're just dropping into your body. Drop in like an anchor, just drop in. And then follow me. Hey, ah, 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 hey, ah. Go quiet. Inhale. Exhale. Go still, drop in deeper. Feel the drum, become the drum. Feel your heartbeat. Feel aligned, feel tapped in, feel sensitized, feel available to yourself. Now, the final thing is we're just going to literally clear away, call it the clear away of the, I like to say, ancestral curses. So any sort of curses you have, you're just going to kind of clear it away, but it has to be very intentional. This practice, it can't just, you just do it and you're doing it while you're watching TV. This has to be very intentional. You have to really concentrate on literally dropping it away. But we're not dropping it and leaving it into the underworld. We're actually elevating it into what we call like a higher vibration, okay? But we are allowing ourselves to clear it out of our system. We don't need it. We don't want it. Whatever sort of ancestral curse you may have that is blocking you from whatever it is, spiritually, materially, intellectually, physically, whatever it is, we're just going to make that conscious intention. You probably know what it is, okay? Or you don't need to be intellectual with it. You just kind of sense it lurking in your body, lurking in your aura. So we're going to just consciously, so it's like a wiping. So it's kind of, you see my hand, it's kind of like a clapping of the palms, but I'm just kind of sweeping. So you can see my hands are kind of together, but it's not super tight hands, but just my palms are just kind of like I'm moving, like rubbing my palms together and just kind of, so I'm just kind of clearing. And there's a mantra with this. So just go and just consciously like, okay, I'm done with it. So it's like, I'm done with whatever block, emotional, material, physical, psychological, intellectual. You're just kind of, you're clearing out all of the curses, whatever sort of sabotage you have got going on that's blocking the wealth of the universe from moving through you. You're just gonna like, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm cleaning it out. I'm moving out of my aura. I'm moving it out of my palm, which is the same as your aura, the soles of your feet. Your palm is palm readers. It reveals to you your ancestral family tree, you can say. So you can see your family tree in your palm a lot of times. Also, you can see your soul history, but as well as the soul history interlocked with your ancestral history. So you have a soul history, okay, your soul, but then you also, in this physical body that you chose, you're also interlocked with an ancestral history. So you have your soul history and your ancestral history both in your palms and in the soles of your feet. So the more that you kind of clear away the ancestral sort of history, you can create more space in the palms for your soul history, which is like your personal evolution, your personal mastery, your who you are, your originality to come through instead of your mommy and daddy and all that kind of stuff. Your grandpa, your grandma, so that you can clear that out so that something that is original to you as a soul, okay, and your soul history can start to become more prominent than your mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa. So the mantra, just keep like, again, you can feel the energy of the palm as though like you're creating like heat on the palms and you're just kind of like burning away all of that kind of family tree dilemma, drama, childhood stuff, the stuff we call. I have all this stuff, too much stuff, and it's all blocking me from what I really want. You're just getting rid of the stuff. You're getting it out of your palm, out. But it's a very reverent, okay? So chant with me. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. So chant. Get in the rhythm with me. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. So this is a mantra of triumph. Despite, you could say triumph through the chaos, the obstacle, with a sense of I want to be transformed. I'm going to be transformed by this chaos. I'm not going to be victim to it or entrapped to it. I'm gonna triumph. I'm gonna transform with it. I'm gonna allow it to transform me rather than beat me up or leave me in the dark or leave me stuck. Lakshmi, 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 Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. So really feel like you're on a chariot. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. You're balancing both hemispheres of the brain. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Not long now. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. You're creating the heat. We're going to use that heat in a moment. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Keep going. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Almost there. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Clear it. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Concentrate. What is it that you need to unlock and de-block? Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Get like sandpaper and just feel that you're rubbing it off of you. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. So you're like cleaning your karma right now. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Clearing all of that sabotage. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Last time. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. Inhale, press the hands out like this. Woo! Feel the vibration. So I have my hands out like this. I have my hands pressed together. Feel the vibration. You've created a powerful electromagnetic field. You should feel vibration. Press the hands together, flat. Large, deep inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel it. There's a lot of vibration. And I'm going to place it here and whip out like this. So I'm rotating the wrists. Long, deep breathing. Eyes are closed. not long now. This is shorter. So what you're doing is you're shocking the electromagnetic field. You're really shocking it, like almost like resuscitating it. So really move the wrist, like rotate it very fiercely, like a shock. Shock the electromagnetic field. You're resuscitating it like a heartbeat, okay? You're resuscitating your electromagnetic field, your arc line. So you're resuscitating it. You're enhancing it. You're refining your electromagnetic field. You're refining your arc line. So what you're doing is you're enhancing your aura now. So if you have any sort of blockages, any holes, tears, you're resuscitating it. You're regenerating your aura. So if you have anything in there, you're basically shocking it, and you're creating like electricity in the aura, so that anything that is zombified cannot exist in your auric field. You're raising the vibration. I'll go a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Just really feel that you're shocking. Shock the system. Shock the aura field. Shock the arc line. Shock it. Get it awakened. Get it big. Get it bold. Get it brave. So you're not weakened by the harshness of this planet. You're not weakened by the harshness. I gotta get your aura strong, so that you are not weakened by the pollution, by the smog, the greenhouse gases, by the neurotic behavior. You're not weakened by it because you have an aura, like a shield of defense that can shock, bring down, like lightning. You have lightning in your aura. Electricity, energy so fast, so powerful that it can strike down any disease, any pollution, any toxin, any negative behavior, habit that you may pick up from your earth experience, from people, from environments. That you have lightning, you can strike it down now, strike it down, shock the system, strike it down. All of that negative behavior, sexual partners, whatever it is that's bothering you, strike it down. Inhale. Hands up, close, the shoulders towards the ears. Feel electricity move through each fingertips, like lightning through each fingertips. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You're electrifying your aura. White energy, like lightning, is becoming of your aura. Lightning everywhere in your aura. You're healing, you're rejuvenating, regenerating anything in your aura that has gotten dysfunctional. If your electromagnetic field has gotten dysfunctional, this is going to rejuvenate and regenerate. Okay, now press the hands like this. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi, Lakshmin, Lakshmi. So I have left, tilting to the left, right hand to the ear. Really cup that ear, press it in the palm so you really can't hear. And then I have my left hand on my thigh. So Lakshmin, Lakshmi, 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 Lakshmin, Lakshmi. So keep going. Lakshmin, Lakshmi, 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 Lakshmin. Inhale. Press into the ears. Block out all sound and just listen to your heartbeat. Breathe deeply in and out through the nose. Listen to your heartbeat. Go deep inside of yourself. Listen to your heartbeat. Let all external sounds be blocked out. And just be in awe of your heartbeat. Listen to your heartbeat. Open up the chest, open up the armpits. The chest should be big and bold, brave, wild, beastly, courageous, charismatic. And just make a conscious choice in the darkness, the nothingness, to listen to your heart for the first time, maybe for some of you, for another time for others. Make a conscious choice to be nothing except a heartbeat. Nothing. No thoughts. Nothing. No past. No future. No material. No even spiritual identity. Nothing. You are nothing. Just a heartbeat in the universe. Imagine a heartbeat in the universe. Amongst the nothingness, the emptiness of space, the emptiness of time, the nothingness of space, the nothingness of time. There's a heartbeat. Listen closely. Listen closely. This is your time. You are nothing, become nothing. Experience nothing. Neutralize everything. Zero out every memory, every person, every future, goal, decision, mistake, disappointment, family member, childhood. Zero it all out. Put a zero in front of it. Neutralize it. Make it into nothing. Make it into just space, empty space of nothing. But there's a heartbeat. That is you. That is all there is your heartbeat. Nothing else. Nothing else. Do you hear it? I hear it. I hear the heartbeat. Focus. Remember it. Install it. This is who you truly are. You want to know who you truly are? This moment now is who you truly are. Nothingness of space, just a heartbeat you listen to. There is no past, future, there is nothing. Everything is zeroed out. No trauma, no suffering, no karma, nothingness, except a heartbeat. This is your original state. Inhale, exhale, lower the arms, and there you go. So that was the complete set with the meditation for the full moon in Capricorn. So, full moon in Capricorn, we're becoming more rhythmic, we're becoming more of an authoritative figure so that we can be steadfast instead of too slow or too heavy. We don't want to be too light. We float out in space. We don't want to be too heavy, and then we're just kind of sinking in the soil. Okay, we want to be just right. We want to be warm, but we also need to be cold. We need to be a little bit we need to be non-attached, but we also need to be a participant. So we don't want to be detached, but we want to be too interlocked where we're completely attached. So this is the practice of rhythm. Rhythm is about transformation. We dance in tribal ways, okay? Dance rhythmically, soulfully, because we want to transform and we want to know how to transform. That's why we dance, so that we can prepare ourselves for a greater transformation called transformation of the collective, transformation of an era, an age, even during tribal times when there was war. There were times of peace and then there were times of war, and we had to be prepared for that. We had to be prepared. So this Capricorn, the reason a lot of people are out of control, in some cases emotionally, mentally, physically, they just feel no sense of ground, no sense of footing, no sense of like, okay, I have a handle on it, is because they have no rhythm. They're not prepared. They're not prepared for the Aquarian age, not prepared for whatever it comes their way, because things are coming so fast. So fast. And if you just blink, you missed it all. You missed a whole year of just... So a part of getting prepared, as Yogi Bhajan has offered these practices, these kriyas, meditations, is to help us so that we can keep up, so that we're not too fast, we burn out, and then we give up, or we're too slow and we can't seem to get it, so then we give up. Okay, too fast, we give up. Too slow, we give up. We need to be steadfast, where we're steady, but we got a rhythm. We got a rhythm where we can keep going, we can keep up with the calling of our heart. So when we listen to our heart is the guiding force. Our brain and our intellect is not the guiding force. We're not walking around like bobbleheads. We're not walking around like chickens, where our head is like out like this. We're walking around with our chest. Our chest is bigger than our head space. Our chest is bigger than our head space. So that means the leader of our whole chakra system is the heart. The heart has the biggest field, a bigger field than the throat, than the third eye, the navel. That heart space is the leader. Now, it's also the most rhythmic part of ourselves, because it's a heartbeat. It's very steadfast. It can keep up. It can get really fast when we're running. It can get slow down when we're sleeping. And basically all of that basically regenerates our body constantly. Every single day we're regenerating skin tissue, we're regenerating tissue cells, we're regenerating blood, We're regenerating even our eyes when it comes to our vision. We're regenerating even our breath, everything, our bone, our tissue, everything, our nails. That's the heart. That's the steadfast of the heart. So our heart also, the electromagnetic field, does regenerate the aura. So if we have anything in our aura, like atmosphere to earth, that's inviting in toxins, chemicals, pollutions, it could even be negative thoughts from like the news or from, music or TV, anything that is just coming in and creating this disturbance or creating this scrambled or confusion in our thought. We can have an aura like the atmosphere to planet Earth, the ozone layer, where we can basically deflect it. We have to be like, no, I can watch news and TV, but I don't get disturbed by it. Meaning my aura is good at deflecting all of that maybe that sort of mental confusion that's wanting to come into my space and kind of, off circuit my intelligence, so that maybe I'm more fearful than I was before if I'm watching like a Chucky movie. Okay, I become more fearful because it off circuits me in a certain way. It rewires me to be more fearful because my ozone layer, called my aura, is not strong enough to be able to handle that pressure of that toxic, whatever it is, the news of them screaming, people yelling, people fighting, people killing each other, the Chucky movie, and all of that sort of nasty sort of perversion is coming at me. The pressure is coming at me, and it can, if my ozone layer, my aura is not strong, it can really off circuit me, or all of a sudden I'm like, I have a boogeyman under my bed. I didn't have last night, but now I have a boogeyman because I got off circuit by something that I saw or witnessed, and therefore I'm like imbalanced. So many things on this planet imbalances us. Even the smell of bleach can imbalance us. Even the exhaust, if you get a whiff of it, it can make you imbalance. Okay, so that's why we're all neurotic, because we're imbalanced by this, and then that, and then that, and then that, and it's like, whoa, we can't get a break. But a part of this practice, and part of, Yogi Bhajan's offering, is to help us to get it very rhythmic, so rhythmic, that we could be amongst all of this whirlwind of bleach, car exhaust, the big factory, all this greenhouse junk, okay, our own childhood stuff, our parents screaming, the television screaming, the news screaming, the people fighting, and we're not like, and we're not off circuit to a point where we just lose our footing, we lose our sense of ground, and we totally lose control. We lose control of our emotions, our thoughts, our physical body, and what we become is an addiction, a bad habit, an obsession. So this was a practice to really get, okay, I'm rhythmic, I'm tapped in, and I have a very strong ozone layer aura, to the point where I'm not so easily off-circuited by the news, or off-circuited by the TV show, or off-circuited by my neighbor over there in this conflict. I become more steadfast, where I'm more concerned not about the problem, I'm more concerned about how can I innovate myself, transform myself, adapt, and revolutionize myself, where I can be able to like take it and do something with it. Not take it and be like, oh, it's so heavy, I don't know, take it and like, okay, what do I do with that? So part of Yogi Bhajan's teachings is take it. You just gotta take it. The moment that you break is the moment that whatever it is, it breaks. Okay, whatever innovation that you could possibly have, it breaks. Okay, so we want to take it. We want to take the pressure of this age, and we want to do something with it. Anything can be workable. Anything can be workable. Even people who have severe disabilities, that can be workable. People who come from, sex trade, that can be workable. Emotionally, psychologically, physically, it can be workable, but the point is you have to take it first, as Yogi Bhajan has said, and then you can innovate, but you have to take it. So this would help us to, as the ozone layer to planet Earth, it can take it. It can take the sun and its blazing heat and its light, and it's just so heavy, that light, that heat, that sun. Oh, so heavy. But our ozone layer is like, I can take it, I can hold it, and it has for what, billions of years. Our ozone layer has been able to take the heat, the pressure, the light of our sun and not break. It has been able to what we call adapt. So our ozone layer is always adapting because, through billions of years, everything is changing. Everything is, everything is different, you could say. The dinosaurs to humans, okay? And a part of that, it adapts, but it also revolutionizes. So see as yourself, you adapt to the systematic limitation, whatever it may be, like a limitation to this or that, whatever it is. Even to getting your PhD, there's a limitation, whatever it is. But you adapt, so you take it, okay, I have to take it, because this is kind of what's happening on this planet, okay, because if you don't, you kind of become victim to it, and then you feel powerless, and then angry, so you take it, and then you begin to revolutionize, like Martin Luther King. He took the pressure of that age, and the whole, that whole anger about segregation and the whole resistance to, civil rights. He took the pressure of that age and he adapted. That's why he didn't suffer, but he also revolutionized. In adapting, he was able to be innovative because he could take it. Okay, he could take it and not break. Okay, he took it, he didn't break. Martin Luther King, never did we see him break. Is because he had a very strong aura. He had a very strong ozone layer like to planet Earth, where he could take that heat, that pressure, that light of that age, just like the sun, and he could adapt to it, where he could kind of like, okay, like this is what's going on, I'm aware, I'm practical about it, but also he could revolutionize. Okay, and to adapt and to revolutionize is to know how to transform. So instead of the problem is the heavy set in you, it becomes the opportunity comes heavy in you, becomes grounded in you. So problem, opportunity. So they're two different sort of vibrations, but they're companions. So there's a problem, there's always opportunity. So with any opportunity, there's a problem. Okay, there's an opportunity to go to space, but there's a problem because da-da-da-da-da-da. There's an opportunity to travel to Spain, but the problem is maybe I don't have enough money, or I don't know where I'm going to stay, or da-da-da-da-da. Okay, there's an opportunity to be in a new relationship, but there's a problem is maybe we don't live close, or da-da-da-da. So whenever there's, they're kind of like a companion. They're whenever there's sort of a breakthrough, there's always a resistance. Breakthrough, resistance. Breakthrough, resistance. There's always that push and pull. That's gravity and that's levitation. We have a buoyancy, because that's what it is to move, but we also have a gravity which pushes us down. If we didn't have gravity, we'd be floating out in space, but if we didn't levitate, nothing would grow. We wouldn't have plants because it would be too heavy and things would just not grow. So we need that push and pull of breakthrough and resistance, like the problem and the opportunity, because what it does is it gives us the right sort of pressure we need to our aura, okay, to give us strength. So that's strength. You have the problem, the opportunity, and you kind of have to, innovation is kind of like the juggling. Innovation is, how do I juggle? Okay, and I've become really good at juggling. I can do it for hours. Like our ozone layer, when it comes to billions of years of having to deal with the problem called the sun is very hot. The sun has a lot of light, and there's the sun. That's a big problem for planet Earth. But the opportunity is like, there's life. So I'm just gonna take it, because I can make life from this sun. So I'm just gonna take the heat and do the best I can. And a part of doing the best I can as the sun is, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take it, okay? I'm gonna let myself adapt, and I'm gonna let myself revolutionize at the same time, to have a breakthrough, to deal with the resistance. So when we kind of have that sort of mindset, we have that sort of a view of our lives becomes more of a chance for us to experience our strength as a human being, not just the problem. The problem, we feel weak, we feel bound, we feel suffering, trapped, powerless. But when we see the opportunity, when we not just the problem, we see the opportunity as well, then we start to see, okay, there is a door to this. There is a message to this. There's some sort of solution to this. I know it. And that is what gives you a level of steadfast, where you're not just taking it and you're just kind of thing. You're taking it and you're like, I'm going to learn something from this. I'm going to become really good at this, whatever it is, like the sun. The ozone layer says the sun is a big problem, but the opportunity is I'm going to get really good. I'm going to get super good, so good at being able to deal with that sun, and that heat and that light, or I can just be like, come at me, come at me, and I'm going to show you how strong I am. And we have that sort of, that is how the making of what we call like a Martin Luther King, a very strong auric field. Okay, so